channel. This is Red Bull, the red edition. It's the way it sounds really good. Dude, but like if I imagine I could. There we go. At first I was like, it's not gonna go. It's just gonna sound shit. I don't think that was good. Here's my nose.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Yap Session. I'm Kajun and I'm here with the Christmas edition, joined by the one, the only, the amazing Amalea.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here today. Kai invited me to the podcast, and I was like, I love to talk, and I love Kai, and I love Christmas, and I love Valorant, and I love cookies, and
Yeah,
you get the gist.
and I love Amalea, so
it
works
perfect.
out. It works out. I only had to bribe her with hot chocolate for her to come. That's not true. She was coming
barely.
anyway.
I was like, girl, are we doing this podcast?
And I was like, oh yes, absolutely we are.
Absolutely.
Absolutely we are.
Oh, yeah.
Those of you who watched the first episode of the podcast, we actually talked about you a little bit on the podcast.
What did you say?
Nothing bad.
Okay.
All good things.
Colin is just like, you suck and you smell bad.
No, actually, Colin was saying that about me.
What?
He was like,
Colin
was like, Kai wasn't there
Oh.
all year. You know who was there? Amalea. Which, like, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not
Come
wrong.
on, Colin.
But the thing is, like, I had to do that so you could spread your wings.
I could fly. I was an
So-
angel.
And we
It
have an
worked.
angel on the team, actually.
Oh my God.
Shout out, Angel.
I haven't.
You're our angel.
Hearts. Ooh. I don't like. Anyways, he's an interesting. I love Angel, but I feel like I never hear him talk.
No, I feel like I hear him talk a lot, just not in games
Yeah.
or at practice.
For context, did you talk about Green in the last
We
episode?
talked a little bit about
Okay.
Green because obviously
Colin's on
Colin
Green.
is a member of the Point Park Valorant Green team. As you know, we talked about that last time. Amalea is kind of like my mini-me. She does everything. And I wasn't there, as you guys all know, all season. So she does
Colin.
everything.
I felt like a big babysitter.
that.
the whole
That's
time.
you know what?
'Cause
That's-
it's a
that's what
bunch
it
of-
is.
I love them. I love them all, but it's a bunch of teenage boys, and like
It is.
teenage boys are like the like college freshman teenage boys is like the equivalent of high school freshman teenage boys. It feels like sometimes. Like it feels like they got older and then they and took
Yeah.
it back, and now I'm like, wait guys, you actually can be normal. Like it's okay, guys.
Sometimes I see a glimpse and like a little glimmer of normalcy from them, and then I'm like, and then like 2 seconds later, I'm like, wait, what
You're like,
happened?
Hang on.
That was
I
so
feel like
nice.
individually they're also like they can be really like mature and professional.
That's the thing. They all are mature, but then
and then you put them in a room.
no, you know
together.
what it is? Because you're putting a bunch of teenage boys in like a room playing video games.
It's true.
Which like I get it because I'm a little immature and I play video games.
Yeah. Aren't we all when we play video games?
I think so. Well, I think maybe I'm immature and I play video games and they're not mutually exclusive.
Mutually exclusive. Like, they go together.
They are mutually exclusive.
I was going to say.
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
I was going to say, hang on a second. I think that this actually means this.
Well, here's the thing. Super excited to be doing this podcast. Lots of fun. This is actually, okay, for context, everyone. As you know, I'm doing this for a class. My class is podcasting. This is actually the 4th episode I'm filming, but it's going to be the 2nd episode that's aired because it's the holiday episode.
Holiday episode!
But also, it is finals week right now.
Mhm.
I have not gotten more than like 3 or 4 hours of sleep the last like week and a half.
Girl.
I know, but I'm having a lot of fun
Don't you
podcasting.
have one class, though?
Yeah. But okay,
What
but
are
also
you doing?
well, the thing is I've been working a lot
Okay,
too.
okay.
So now I have to do all of my stuff for my class, which involves filming the podcast
I see.
and editing the podcast
And publishing the podcast.
and scheduling and finding time and
I see.
posting about it, which okay, I've been also for context, everybody, this is episode 2. My first episode was posted 2 weeks ago now, but in real life right now today, I actually posted my first episode yesterday.
Oh.
And so I posted all those social media posts. I was really nervous to put this out. Like I was really nervous.
It was so good.
This is my first time ever putting out content that like actually this is my first time ever putting out content that like
Period.
I'm not working for an organization and putting it out.
I see.
And like yeah, I stream and I go live. But
That's
like I push the
you push a button.
I push stream and start stream and then stop stream and then I don't do anything.
Yeah.
But this is my first time like creating content and that was like kind of scary for me because
it's scary.
also it took me a lot longer to edit than I thought it would, and watching that back it was a hard watch. Like having to watch myself, I'm like, oh my god.
Watching yourself like as an actor too is one of the hardest things I think that like you ever will have to do in your life. And like that sounds crazy because you're like, okay, what about like skydiving? What about like going into surgery, you know? But like honestly, just like the like you're like, oh, why did I say that? Like I know I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna go, what are you talking about? But just for myself, because then I look at you and I'm like, I don't care. Like
that's so funny because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I don't know why you would say that because I love talking to you.
See, it's just like a self-conscious thing. I was talking yesterday to my friend. We might get deep. I might get deep. I get deep.
Let's get deep here.
Let's get deep. Not like that, but let's get deep.
Let's get deep here.
Let's get deep into the lore. But I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were talking about like friend groups and like being excluded and like how to deal with that and how to have friends and like how to maintain those relationships. Because in high school, I was really successful in like friend groups and making friends. I kind of had the same friend group from like over COVID, which was like 7th grade to senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And that friend group just grew. It never like, there were some hiccups. There are hiccups. Do not date in the friend group, everybody. Do not date. Do not date.
It just is never a good idea. I feel like
it just ends badly.
It always ends badly.
Time.
Especially in high school. Especially in high school.
One of my biggest regrets. Actually, I have no regrets.
No, you shouldn't have any regrets.
Because if you have regrets, then you've never lived your life
mm-hmm.
to the fullest because you're regretting things that happened or didn't happen. Because I feel like for me, it's like, yeah, I've done some crazy stuff. Like, I've made mistakes and I've said things that I probably shouldn't have said. But, like, if I regret that, then I learned nothing. Like, I feel like it's bad.
I feel like, I think that's such a, like, you can always wish you did things differently. But also, like, I feel like that's in hindsight. Yeah. And I think a lot of times, like, I think about a lot of things where I'm like, oh, that feels like it was a waste of time or that was the wrong move or whatever. But, like, I wouldn't be doing half of the stuff I'm doing today if I didn't kind of make those mistakes along the way. And I think a lot of people are, like, afraid of failure sometimes. But
I'm terrified.
But I think, I don't know. I think that's, like, I think you use it to kind of grow and, like, learn and, like, I fail at everything.
Failure is good, guys.
Failure is good.
Failure is good, even though it sucks in the moment.
It
like
does.
When that hits, you're like, oh, I never want to fail again. But it's like, I would not be where I am today. You would not be where you are today. Like, the experiences and the moments that we've had that have, like, ruined us or broken us down, like, would not have turned us into who we are today. And so to regret is to just be mean to yourself, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's like, there are obviously things that people can regret. Like, I regret, like, big, like, traumatizing things. That's different. Mm-hmm. But when it's like, oh, I shouldn't have dated that guy. Well, why? Oh, I shouldn't have said that thing to my friend. Why?
Yeah. And I think also, yeah, sometimes, like, it's not always, like, the best situation, but I think you also learn about yourself in those situations. Yes. And I think maybe, like, kind of reframing your mind, because, like, I think when you should have regrets is, like, okay, I didn't learn from that, and then I did it again. But if you're able to be like, hey, and that doesn't mean, like, oh, okay, I know everything that went wrong. Like, it can take a couple times, sure, but I think using experiences and always like checking in with yourself and being like, okay, what did I learn about myself, and like how can I take that and move forward and just go on with my life, and what were the good things, what were the bad things, and the positives and the negatives, and I don't know, we just have like one life, and
yes,
you gotta live it.
Yes, exactly. Because even if like you believe in reincarnation, or if you believe in like an afterlife or something like that, like this is the only time you will remember what is happening in this lifetime. So like you might as well live it how you want to live it, and like try things, and like cry and laugh and hug and kiss and do all these things, because otherwise like you're not going to be happy. And like the whole point of life, in my personal humble opinion, is to be happy and to find reasons to be happy, and to find reasons to keep going. Because like bucket lists are there for a reason. They're things that you want to do in your life that will make you happy. They're things that you want to achieve in your life that will make you feel happy. And so like if we're not living for that, then what are we living for? Because it's not to work. It's not to work and like
I think that's, well, and I think that's another good point you bring up, because I also think there's a couple different ways of looking at it, because like we're not living to work, but we do have to work to live. And so I think there's a couple different ways you can also do that.
I just hate working. Sorry, got emotional there.
Just kidding. Actually, I actually like my job. I don't like working, but I like my job.
Yes.
But I think, that's the thing, is I think we do have to work to support ourselves. That's just how it goes. Life. But you could either, you can get a job to support yourself, so that way you can support yourself and support your hobbies, and then enjoy your time not working, or you can find a job that you like, and that's kind of where you find your joy. Yeah. And I'm kind of lucky because I like my job. Even though I don't like working, and sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I wasn't working. Yeah. I actually really like I do actually really like working. Okay. So if anyone wants to hire me after this,
hit her up.
Hit me up.
She's got great work ethic.
I have
she's locked.
I'm locked. Sometimes I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when I work, which is good. I'm very particular about the product I put out. Yeah. But sometimes I think it's important to like have that kind of like, not even work-life balance. Like this is just work, but like sometimes you need to know like when are you giving too much? And that's not to say like don't work hard, but like sometimes you need to know where it's most effective for the job. And where to draw the line. Where to draw the line.
I'm not going to do that. That's your job. Or like, because I know people in my life who have, like, I come from a family where my parents are like, Bubba, I'm going to do everything, and I'm going to get the job done, and I'm going to, so I'm like them, where I do everything for everybody else. And then I go, why am I putting my effort into people who don't gaff? Like, they just don't care. And so I think it's really important to, and obviously it comes with time, because you're not going to just wake up one day and go, I know how to draw the line. Like, that's not how life works. I wish it was.
Me
too.
I wish it was. Me too.
But like,
I'd draw that line right now.
I'd say, nope, no more. But like, it's a life lesson that like takes time. And I think the first thing is like recognizing it. So it's like, every day is a step in the right direction.
Every day is a step in the right direction. And if not, that's when you can have regrets.
But only then.
Only then.
Otherwise, like, don't.
Just don't.
Don't. Just don't.
Just
regret.
don't.
Just don't. Turn that switch off in your brain and don't.
Don't.
I think I have a great voice for an ad commercial when I turn it on.
I think you do too. Like, I think you do too.
I think I would be so good.
Okay. Give me. Yeah. Okay.
Wait. What do you want me to give you?
I didn't get that far yet.
Oh.
You are doing a commercial for your Christmas mug.
Okay. Hang on. We have to set the scene.
This feels like too much like sell me this pencil, but I really just want to hear your voice. I just want to hear your voice, Amalea.
Oh my god, stop. Okay, we have to find the tone.
That's like the background music, like
so
bringing
much pressure
you in.
Now that it's like actually okay. Are you looking for the perfect holiday mug? Well, boy, have we got it for you. A Christmas tree, but it's more than just a Christmas tree. Take off the lid, look inside, hot cocoa for days. Enjoy your mug and your cocoa.
That was so good. I would buy that mug. I did buy the mug, actually.
I
I did buy the mug.
It worked, everybody. It worked.
It worked.
Like, I would do that for a living. That's
You
fun.
could do that for a living.
I want to.
Somebody hire her as well.
Please.
Hire
guys,
us, please.
I'm getting my BFA in acting. Please, please.
I think I could do the little, like, you're selling it, and then they have the little, like,
Wow.
yeah, I think I could do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hot cocoa.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite.
Oh my gosh. I was playing a game of Swift Play the other day on Valorant. Sorry, this is so off topic. But I was playing this game of Swift Play. And so Swift Play, for those of you who don't know, Valorant, it's first to 5 rounds instead of first to 13, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
And I load into the game and I lock, I think, Raze. I've been on a Raze grind.
Okay.
I love Raze. I don't care what anyone says. I love her. But this Rena goes, hey guys. And I just started role-playing with her for the whole game. And I was on call with Ethan and Colin, and they're like, can you stop? Because they were only hearing my side of it. So they were just hearing me go.
That's right. That's right.
So they were just hearing me go, hey, I don't think you should go there.
I think they're on A site.
Oh my gosh, you got such a good kill.
Does anyone have a heal?
And she was saying, she was like, you baka. And I like died. I was like, I can't. But like, I committed to the bit.
And that's the thing.
Sometimes you just gotta commit.
That's another life lesson with Kai and Amalea. Always commit to the bit.
Always commit to the bit, because what if you do it and it's so much fun? Also, be weird.
Be weird.
Like, oh my God, the amount of people I've met who like think it's embarrassing to like do a little jig outside. Guys, do you know how happy I would be if I saw someone hitting the jig on the side of the road?
Do you hit the jig quite often?
Oh, I hit the jig.
Yeah,
I hit the jig.
you do hit the jig.
I hit the jig.
You hit the jig.
I rotate through like different moves like every month. Like I remember at one time I was doing the little
Oh, is
and
that
my emote.
we're off that now?
No, I've been
But you
dabbing.
said one time. Oh, that's right.
Dabbing has been my
Well,
thing.
you know what, actually, I saw Amelia in New York City like
Yes.
last month.
Literally like not that literally last month.
It was literally last month.
Yeah, wow. We went to Red Bull Homegrounds, which is where I got this hat. Love. Kai has one too, but and the
I didn't
sweater.
get the hat. I
you
actually got the
sweater.
sweatshirt. I
That's
wore
right.
the sweatshirt on the last episode of the podcast.
It's true. But it was so much fun. I just had a great time. Like
It was
being in
so
New York.
fun.
And
I love New York.
I love New York.
And the Red Bull Homegrounds is really cool.
Red Bull. I was not expecting the like. I didn't know what to expect, honestly. But
Me neither.
You look at the theater on like Google Maps, and I was like, okay, so like, what's this gonna look like? And I
Yeah.
walk in, and I'm just like, whoa, this is cool.
It's really well. To be fair, when I first got there, I did go up to the top balcony, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm watching on the ceiling.
Yeah.
What is this? But then Grand Finals Day, where they did the cool lights. Okay, I was hooked.
so cool.
I was hooked.
That was so cool.
I'm a sucker for a good light show.
Also, they had 2 different. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. They had 2 different show matches.
Yeah,
They had a show match with. It was like Team Ludwig versus Team Tens. That was. I think I liked the show matches more than I liked the games.
I like that they did a collegiate show match.
Me too.
I love that they did a collegiate
There
show
was
match.
a whole collegiate show match, and they brought in like I don't remember what schools, but they brought in schools from the East Coast. And what's interesting actually is we actually got offered to compete, but I didn't process that was for that until literally like a week ago. I was scrolling through DMs and I was like, Red Bull dorm. I saw the.
Could have been us.
Oh, I know.
Well, we were there.
we were there,
The players were not there.
but we were there. We actually didn't go together. It was like
We didn't, but we met up there.
we met up, and it was really romantic.
It was really romantic.
I just.
How intimate.
I think if a guy asked me on a date and he was like, hey, can we go to Red Bull Homegrounds? I would say, yes. Like, I don't even care if you're attractive or not. I'm going to Red Bull Homeground with you because I want the ticket. Is that bad?
No.
No.
I don't think
Just
so. No, but
if I do it again and again.
Well, but no, think about it. Like, they could ask you on a date to the movies. They could ask you on a date to Red Bull Homeground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I have priorities.
mm-hmm.
I have big priorities.
As you should.
You know, I was talking to Colin once, and I was kind of going on this rant about how I was like, I just don't understand how all these people have partners, and like, I don't feel confident. He's like, Ami, you gotta cultivate your garden. You gotta cultivate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, Colin, that was the most down to earth I've ever heard you be. Like, it was really sweet, but I was like, wow, you can talk like a normal human being.
Mm.
This is unheard of.
I feel really bad because the episode that we didn't record on accident, so it's in the it's lost media, everyone.
Lost media.
Just kidding, the media was never there.
Oopsie. And that's okay.
We actually talked a lot about, like, Colin and, like, where he came from, and it was really good. And now nobody knows because I didn't record it. But I know
But
now.
you know what it is.
I know what it is.
He's, like, so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He's so fun. Colin, if you're watching this, we love you. And I love your girlfriend. Just, she doesn't know me, but I love her. I always see her on his Instagram and I go, wow. This is just so sweet. And that's how I feel when I see couples. I feel like a grandma. I keep spilling my hot chocolate.
That's why it comes with a lid.
Because I'm stupid.
Well, no, I was thinking so you don't spill.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. You have a point there.
I got the hot chocolate with marshmallows. I didn't see any marshmallows.
They melted because the water was too hot.
You know what? Actually, I like it better. I don't love chocolate, but I do like marshmallows and hot chocolate. And I love I got the extra creamy.
Yeah, I was going to say you got. I was like, I've never
one.
seen the blue one before.
It's the good one.
The best one.
I'm going to put you on.
You put me on because I like it.
It's good. It's good.
We got the peppermint one because we were making hot chocolate in my dorm, and it was like, it wasn't bad, but it was like, I just like the normal one's the normal one's just so good.
It is so good.
Like, how can you beat that?
I like the make a salted caramel one. That one's actually really
They
good.
have a salted
And a strawberry one.
Huh.
And those are really good. I like I don't know if you're like a stroopwafel enjoyer.
What?
Have you had a stroopwafel?
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh my gosh. They used to give them out on airplanes as a little snack. I think some airlines still do, but I never remember which airline, so it's like a little surprise for me when I go on an airline and there's a stroopwafel. I'm like, yes. I've been praying for moments like this.
What are they?
It's like almost like a really thin pressed waffle. Almost think of it, and inside is like a layer of caramel, and it's like round, and you put it on top of your like mug, and so like when you have tea, it like heats it up, and then it gets all gooey, and it's so good.
I've never heard of this
good.
before.
And they make mini ones too.
What?
They're so
That
good.
sounds so.
They're dangerously
this
good.
Must be an East Coast thing or something. Because
No, it's a European thing.
that makes sense then.
But
why
you
it's not
can get them at some stores here.
okay, because I've never heard of them or seen them or anything about
They're
them.
so good. But I like to do that with my tea, and I'll put it on top so it gets warm, and then I put the salted caramel whipped cream on top of that.
That sounds good.
Last episode, Colin and I talked about caramel versus caramel.
I used to be. Actually, I can talk on this because I used to be a caramel person. And I'm also I try to be as grammatically correct as I can. I get pissed off when people type and they say the wrong there or the wrong your or the wrong to.
As you should.
My best friend, I love her so much. She can't type. She knows, like, we've had conversations about this, but like she's like, I purposefully try and use the right to and there for you and your for you because I know you'd get mad if I did.
Aw.
And I'm like, this is
That's
what love
true
is.
love.
It literally is. And sometimes my sister will text and she'll be like, you're welcome, but she'll spell it your, like, possessive. And I'm like, no, it's your, like, you are.
I hate when you're typing and like or texting and like autocorrect is the wrong thing, or like you just like type too fast and it's like, I know that's not correct, and then I just I hate when it auto corrects to the one I don't, because I'm a big swipe texter.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because it's just fast and I just swipe text. But that's where you get in trouble, because like if you're just quickly swipe texting and it's just kind of like trying to guess what you're saying,
it's gonna
sometimes
give
it puts the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah. It's so infuriating. Like, why?
Stop.
Please.
Please.
But yeah, so because I'm such a big grammar person, I like really sat down and I looked at the word, and it's spelled, unfortunately, caramel.
It is spelled caramel.
Do I think caramel rolls off the tongue better? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I also understand that caramel is how it's spelled? Yes, unfortunately, I do. And I think that whoever created the English language needs to be fired from their job.
I think I actually use caramel and caramel interchangeably. Like,
That's fair.
I'm like, oh, salted caramel whipped cream. But I know I'd be like, oh, I want a salted caramel cookie. And I don't,
Okay.
and the thing is, I think I would always say salted caramel cookie. I would always say salted caramel whipped cream. I could not tell you when I use caramel or caramel. I just know sometimes it feels right in my soul.
Yeah.
And I can't elaborate on that.
No, that makes
If
sense.
you know, you know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I feel like since I came to college, it's become caramel. And maybe that's an East Coast thing, because for those of you who don't know, I'm from the West Coast. I'm from Oregon. And we're weird. We just do things differently. And so, like, I grew up with caramel. And so I think going back, I might start saying caramel again.
Just, like, throw it around. You know, just see what happens.
But see, even saying caramel, I go caramel. Like, in my head, like, I have to force myself to say it, because now I know it's grammatically incorrect and it's pissing me off.
You know, I also try to say things the way that they're intended to be said, but you know which one I hate is, like, coupon and coupon. I can't say coupon. I hate it. It just doesn't feel right.
Well, because how do you spell it?
coupon.
C-O-U? Coo.
I think it's coupon.
Coupon.
I say coupon.
I feel like if it
I'd
was
say
coupon, it would be like Q.
Q-U-P-O-N?
Q.
That would be like, or could that
Q.
be
Coupon? Yeah.
I say coupon. I know I say coupon.
Yeah.
Coupon just
But coupon
feels
is-
weird.
That's fair. I have a friend who, oh my God, what was she saying today? Oh, she said charcuterie. So that's the word, everybody. Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie.
She said like charcuterie.
Sometimes, what do I say? Charcuterie?
Charcuterie.
But charcuterie versus charcuterie.
I've never heard See,
I think that maybe I just say that. Like, I think
like that's just
my
a you
accent
thing. And
thing, you know?
yeah.
Which is why coupon charcuterie.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Charcuterie.
I do have a little bit of an accent sometimes when I say things.
For which, like, just in general, or is there a specific place it's from?
OUs and OWs, and I say weird, and I'm not sure where it came from because I didn't really move around a lot, but I don't think it was like regions, and my parents were from different areas too, so I'm not really even sure where it came from.
Yeah.
But like, I know I say my OWs and OUs wrong. Like,
Interesting.
like instead of downtown, I go, well, now it's going to sound weird.
Just say it. No, I'm not
like,
judging.
oh, I want to go downtown.
Downtown.
Like,
Downtown.
but
Well,
yeah.
see, I get it because as a West Coaster, we kind of don't say, oh my God, I don't remember what it is, but we kind of don't say, it's like, we kind of, I could point it out if my friend pointed it out, because she pointed it out once, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, but we kind of jumble all of our words together. And you go to, like, the South, and they're like, okay, I can't do a good country accent.
I can't do a good any accent.
That's fair. I had to do a country accent for a play once, and so I was doing this play called Elephant's Graveyard. basically it's a play that tells a true story about an elephant that got hung. It's a true story in a tiny town in Tennessee. And
That was actually really good.
thank you. I stole that from my friend who played. Anyways, he in the beginning he would always go, tiny town in Tennessee. And I go, okay.
Tiny town in Tennessee.
See, it's not bad. You just got to like lean into it a little bit more.
Lean into my Tennessee roots.
Yeah.
I have no roots in Tennessee. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, hey,
But
maybe.
or maybe I'm just like embodying.
You just feel it.
I just like feel it in my soul.
Yeah.
I'm digging deep down into my soul, and I just don't feel like she's from a tiny town in Tennessee.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Because that's what character development is for.
Yes, yes.
That's what character development is for.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, everybody. We're going to create character sheets, and she's going to go through the Uta Hagen questions, and she's going to hate it. That would actually be really fun, an episode of me trying to teach you, like, theater stuff.
Yeah, so for those, well, actually, yeah, let's touch on that.
Okay.
Amalea, let's, why don't you tell us what's your major?
So I am a BFA acting student, so not musical theater for anybody who cares, because some people care.
I care.
Thank you.
I care about you.
Oh, guys.
I care about everything you have to say.
Oh my God, stop. Anyways.
That's why you're here. That's why
That's
you
why I'm
are
here.
joining me for this week's Yap Session.
I'm so excited. I love talking. So
I love me too.
it's fun. It's easy. It's just like, I don't have to think.
And I hate thinking.
I hate thinking. I think we should ban thinking.
Ban thinking.
Ban thinking. Actually, I've gotten multiple critiques from people over my life. That's like, you need to think before you speak.
I think the problem is my brain works faster than my mouth sometimes. And then they don't combine.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really... Like, I
get
don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to, like, make them sync up.
But
It's like, so you know how, like, light and sound are two different
yeah, like how
speeds?
there's a 7-second rule for lightning and thunder.
That's I was struck by lightning once.
What? Wait. What?
One time, I was struck by lightning.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah,
I'm intrigued now. You can't just say that and then go,
No, I worked at my very first job ever. I was a lifeguard at an indoor water park.
indoor.
Yeah, indoor. Well, it's cold. It's cold where I grew up. So
Okay.
it was actually really nice. It was climate controlled. I thought we had this super cool, huge water park. Loved going there. I started working there and I was like, this place is kind of small.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I accidentally, a lot of things I've done in life have been accidents. I accidentally got that job because we were like at the mall or something one time and there was like a job fair going on, which I didn't even know what that was. Well,
How
I
old
do
were
know
you?
what it was. Don't worry about it. I know what a job fair is, but I didn't know what was happening.
Was hiring you legal?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
okay,
I was
okay.
like, no, I was in
gonna
college.
say-
I was like 17.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
went, yeah, it was after my freshman year of college. And I went to, so we just went and they're like doing those like on the spot interviews.
Oh, yeah.
But I saw a tweet the other day that was like, never work for someone that does on the spot hiring. But I don't know.
Why?
I actually didn't. I don't know.
I feel like it's
I like
okay.
didn't hate it. But
you
this was
need
like
the
a
job-
scheduled event. So people
Yeah.
are going with, I just like walked in. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, do you want to interview? And I was like, okay, sure.
Sure.
And so then I showed up to the interview at this water park and they're like, you want the job? And I was like, okay. That was it. I never sent in a resume or anything. They actually knew nothing about me.
It was that easy.
I don't even know if I might have had the interview there actually. I don't even think I went in for the interview. I think it just, anyway.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I started as a slide attendant actually though. I
so
wasn't
you're
a
like, go.
lifeguard because
Go.
pretty much because you have to get trained as a
Yeah,
lifeguard
yeah.
naturally. So when I got struck by lightning, this was while I was doing my lifeguard training. So I was a slide attendant,
Okay.
which that lifeguard came with a 10-cent raise. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
you needed
I started
that.
making $7.35 an hour. Yeah. Great first job. I did like my job. It was pretty cool. But
Minimum wage
so-
is evil.
minimum, yeah. No, it was something.
Ugh.
So I'm at the top of the slide and it's like storming out. And normally we shut down the park at some point. when it's like.
But this is an indoor pool.
It is an indoor.
So there's a roof over your head.
Well, so the section I'm at, though, there were these 2 slides, and it really cool. But the slides went outside the building.
Oh, I know.
They're completely covered because, like, it's cold where I live.
Yeah.
Not in the summers, but it's like it's still indoor.
Yeah.
So this did happen over the summer, but like the slides would go outside or whatever. So the top of the slide was like glass windows. So it was cool. So you could like see out and see everything.
I see.
And so it's thundering and whatever. And yeah, so it didn't like directly hit me. It like jumped a pane of glass or whatever. There's like this bright light. And the thing, also the other thing is I was fine, first of all.
Okay.
I think it's because I had flip-flops on. I was also like grounded. Like I did have a foot in the water and a foot on the ground.
Oh, I forgot it's a water
park.
park.
So it's like a water park.
Oh, like if you get hit in water, you're dead.
Maybe. Sometimes.
Mean, you've seen Toaster in the bathtub.
Well, I didn't die, and I had a foot in the water.
Yeah, but it didn't hit the water.
No, it hit me.
So
it
then
didn't hit the water,
I think it's different.
I didn't die.
You ever played Zelda?
Yeah.
You know when you shoot an arrow into the water, and it electrocutes it, but like, you have to be hitting the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't hit the water, luckily.
Good.
And the best way I can describe what it felt like is like, you know that trick gum where you like someone's like, you want a piece of gum, and then you feel it and it like vibrates.
No.
You never.
No. I used to get electrocuted. You know the buzzers? Little kids would walk up to you and they go, shake my hand. And you shake
okay,
their hand.
it's like kind of like that.
Okay.
But like specifically, if you've ever done the gum one, is specifically what this felt like. And it's like in slow motion, I could feel it like, but it happened like really fast. And anyway, it like. It's like one of those things where it's like super cool. It happened. I wouldn't want it to happen again. It felt like a big shock. And then the other people, there were probably like 5 slide attendants plus all these people. They're like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I didn't even know that I was supposed to report this to a supervisor or anything. It was my first job.
Oh, Lord.
So anyway, that happened.
Went unchecked, everybody.
Went unchecked. And maybe that later we'll find out explains a lot of things and is the root cause for this.
Did your hair like stand up?
I don't even remember.
Okay, because you know how everyone's like, if your hair starts standing up in a thunderstorm, run. Or,
well, yeah, but that's
cover.
like if you're in a field and it's like it's coming, but like it was already storming outside.
Okay.
So it's not like.
Did the glass break?
No.
Oh.
It kind of like, so it like the current like jumped the glass.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it didn't like directly hit me, but it like definitely did hit me.
This is so wow.
So it's not
Kyle
so like
Moore.
it's not like I was just like out in a field and like got struck down.
Yeah.
So like I got struck by lightning, but like only kind of.
But it was like a little love tap.
Yeah, I was like, here you go.
Hey.
Little sprinkle extra zest.
Ooh, extra zest.
Electricity.
And that's why Kai is how she is today.
I got
Valorant.
a little extra spark in me.
Oh boy. Maybe we're all just struck. Maybe like, I was gonna say maybe everyone is weird, but then that's me calling you weird. But like, not in a bad way.
Get a load of. You hearing this? You hearing this?
As a weirdo myself, I am diagnosing Kai with the weird syndrome.
Well, it takes one to know one.
That's what I just said. I had it, girl. I just said that it was mine. I really like this mic. Like, hello. Hey guys. The mics weren't on earlier, but we were doing a full ASMR.
Yeah, and we were just testing.
We were like, I was like I was like, hey guys, welcome back to my ASMR channel. I used to watch ASMR to go to sleep. Like, not food ASMR though, because when they're like,
oh. Okay. No,
but see, you have to get like the crunchy, like they would always have these rock gummies that were like crunchy to bite into, but chewy on the inside. So they'd always give it that nice, not like that obviously, but like, and then it would be like mukbang. I can't do mukbang.
Well, we're kind of doing a mukbang right now.
Yeah, but I'm not like
Wow.
That's gonna be fun to listen back to. You know, like, but you know what I mean? Like noodles, like they'll be like whenever I eat a cookie, I'm like, but like, I don't know. I can't do mukbang, but I can do like, I remember this girl I used to watch. She would, do you know those sour pickles in a bag, or like those pickles in a bag?
No.
No.
I don't really like pickles. So
I don't either. But she would always get these massive pickles that were like this big. And she would just... And I was so fascinated because how do you just eat a pickle like that? It was big. It didn't look good. It was like juicy because it was like dipped in juice.
Yeah, that's the thing about pickles is they just sit in that.
Yeah.
I don't like pickles, but I don't mind. Sometimes I don't mind if my sandwich had pickles on it, and I don't like to eat the pickles, but I don't mind a little bit of the taste of the pickle.
Like the sauce.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want it like.
But you wouldn't drink like pickle
No.
juice. No.
Some people do.
You know what? Whatever floats your boat, but like I can't.
Yeah, I that's
can't.
yeah.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't.
It doesn't taste good to me.
But I guess I can't judge because I drink milk straight from the carton.
You know what? I was really excited to
Not
talk
like
about
straight from the carton.
I was excited to talk about my favorite beverage, milk, but I do not drink from the carton.
Okay, I don't drink from the carton. That's an exaggeration. But you know when you pour it in a cup and
I
you drink
love
it?
milk. It's so refreshing.
It's good.
It's so refreshing.
And anybody who's like, you don't drink milk by yourself, shut up. Because yes, you do.
It's so good.
You
It's
drink
so
milk
good.
by itself.
If I did a tier list and I ranked different beverages, milk would always be number one.
Really?
I love it. It's so good.
It's like, it's got this perfect amount of like creamy taste, but it's like still clears your throat enough. Although actually not really because it has dairy, and dairy's actually really bad for phlegm. And don't eat it before you sing.
But
Eat
it does
you
make
know what
your
I mean?
tummy feel good.
Unless you're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, then it does not make your tummy feel good.
Then you're sad and miserable. Sometimes I think I'm lactose intolerant.
If I were lactose intolerant,
life would be over.
life would be over, because that is like dairy. I think is my favorite food group. I think
Valid.
I love milk. I like cheese.
I love cheese. I love a good brie with crackers.
Yeah, I like to. Oh, this is really good for the holidays. I like to like toast a brie, and then I'll get a baguette and I'll toast it, and then you put like jam over it, and then you dip it in.
That sounds good. That
So
sounds
good.
really good. What's your favorite like holiday dish?
I really do like brie now that we're saying this, and this
Yeah.
isn't like specific to the holidays. It's definitely a year-round dish.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah.
can make brie anytime, but I do feel like we always make it at the holidays because we're all always together.
Yeah.
And last Thanksgiving, what we did is like we got our like little crescent rolls, and we
Oh,
actually
okay.
put the brie and the jam inside, and then like wrapped it up. So we had little brie bites in the crescent rolls.
Ooh,
So
That
that
sounds
actually was
good.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh my gosh. That sounds good.
what's your favorite holiday dish?
I feel like a lot of the stuff we eat on the holidays is the same, except for Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is like this very Americanized thing where it's like you. I feel like I only eat turkey. I only eat mashed potatoes and gravy. Well, I eat mashed potatoes throughout the year, but not with gravy.
You eat mashed potatoes plain?
Well, my family is celiac,
Oh, okay.
or my sister has celiac,
Okay.
and my dad is gluten free, and a lot of gravy is
Yeah, that
gluten.
No,
Like
that
that's
makes
the whole
sense.
thing. And so, and my sister doesn't like sauces anyways, and it's like I'm the only one who's really gonna eat it, and so it's like, we used to do a lot more often when I was younger, applesauce and pork chops.
That's a normal thing actually to eat together.
I miss it. It was so good.
I
But then my
do
parents would
like
always
that.
get mad because I'd always just put more applesauce on, and they'd be like, "Eat your damn pork chops," and I'm like, "But I want the applesauce," and they're like, "You have to eat it."
I like to dip it in the applesauce.
Yes.
I like we make a lot of schnitzel.
What is a
and-
schnitzel?
It's like I like chicken schnitzel the best, but pork schnitzel is like typically how you do, or like
Okay.
Wiener schnitzel, or like veal. But you take the meat and you kind of like pound it super thin,
Okay.
and then it's like it's baked with like breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
and then you put a little like lemon juice on it, and then it's kind of like chicken parm, but a little different.
Okay, yeah.
But like very similar. I mean that with applesauce.
That sounds good.
It's really good.
I think I just want meat.
It sounds like you might just want applesauce.
I had applesauce today. A little packet of applesauce.
I like the go-go squeezes.
The like yogurt?
The
like
applesauce
yogurt go-go?
ones.
Oh, I didn't know they'd made like... Oh, wait, are those the little green
The little
packages?
pouches.
Yes, that's what I had today. I thought, whenever I hear go-go, I think of yogurt. So I think of the long tubes.
Go-gurt.
Go-gurt.
Go-gurt's
That's
good.
what it is.
I've had that in a while.
I don't like yogurt.
What?
I like it on a good day, but sometimes the consistency of it makes me like I start gagging.
I get that.
It's the same with like pudding and
Actually, I don't get that because I love yogurt and I love pudding, but I can understand where someone would
it's just
feel like
sensory. It's the only food that I truly feel like I have a sensory issue with. It's the only one. Everything else, easy, done, bam.
Yogurt and pudding.
And pudding, it's like
It is like a weird in between like being like thick, solid, and like liquidy, and it's like this. What about Jell-O? How do you feel about Jell-O?
I have to be in the mood, and I cannot eat big bites.
Yeah.
It has to be little bites. I don't have Jell-O enough for it to be a problem. You
Yeah,
know?
I feel like Jell-O's like after like 6 years old, it's like not a food you just like readily find in the environment.
If you have a surgery, that's when you eat Jell-O.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I've never had a surgery.
Not red Jell-O though.
Really?
Well, you can't eat red foods if you have surgery because then they can't tell if you're throwing up blood.
Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I have a friend who's allergic to blue food dye, red food dye, and purple, I think. But it's or green. So it's like
They would not like our little holiday spread.
No, they wouldn't. But finding candies for her, because I'm such a big gummies person, so I'm like, I just want to eat gummies. And it's like, a lot of gummies are artificially dyed.
Yeah.
And so, it's a struggle, but like, luckily not enough. It's not like that
Yeah.
big of a problem. And a lot of the stuff she likes, it like evens out. So it's like, it's okay. But it's like, I'm so glad I don't have celiac, because I would be so sad.
I was really excited to get this. Well, I got this plate. It says, you can't see it because it's covered in delectable treats. It says, cookies for me. There was another plate next to it that said cookies for Santa. I did not purchase that plate because the cookies are for me.
The cookies are for me, not for Santa.
Not for Santa.
Santa does not
Sorry,
give cookies.
Santa. Santa, if you're listening, I'll leave you cookies. Don't worry. Put me on the nice list.
Please.
I've been such a good girl all
I've been
year.
trying so hard.
Please.
Do you think you would be on the nice list?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I want to be on the nice
I
list. I don't want Cole.
I don't want Cole. I think I'm on the nice list.
I would put you on the nice list.
I think I'd have like a warning. Actually, no. There are people who are way worse than me.
No, I think like generally, no. I think you
Like,
definitely. If I had to rank people on the nice list, like I'm not even like thinking about putting you on the nice list. Like I just know.
You just know.
I
Yeah.
just know.
There's like some people that I'm like,
I feel like
you get off with a
I
warning.
think that you exude like very positive energy always, and to me that equates with being nice.
Yeah.
And you're not like intentionally malicious, and that's I think naughty.
Yeah. True. Because I feel like there's a difference between being... Okay, it's interesting that we call it nice versus... Like the nice and the naughty versus like the kind. I mean, I know why, because nice and naughty sound good. Blah, 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 blah. But like have you ever heard...
This has red dye in it.
Doesn't this too, though?
I don't know. I don't like
look at
the
it.
original Red Bull.
I don't... After tasting some of the other flavors, I go...
I wish you were here with us last
With the
episode because we did a
taste
taste test.
It looked
Have you
fun.
had the watermelon one?
No.
This is really festive to me because it's red and the letters are green.
It looks festive. I picked it up and I thought for a second it was the Fiji one.
The Fiji one is so good.
I don't hate it.
Actually, that one I feel like grows on you. Like if you have more of it.
I don't hate it at all.
I actually quite like this one.
Usually I don't like watermelon flavored things. Actually, that's not true. I don't like watermelon.
Yeah.
Because too many seeds.
You get the seedless ones.
But even the seedless ones, it's like, they're not that good. It doesn't have enough flavor. Like, I'd rather eat an apple or a strawberry or a blueberry or a blackberry. Because at least they have, like, flavor. But like melons, I can't get behind because they never have enough flavor.
Yeah, when you get, I will say, if you're eating a melon, you know when you get that nice, like, juicy, like, flavorful piece.
Mm-hmm. It's the best feeling in the world.
And then once I eat a nice flavorful piece, then I stop eating the rest because I want to end on the high note.
It's never gonna be good. It's never gonna be the same. It's literally evil. I gotta fix my hat. This hat is like low-key itchy.
I wouldn't know. After buying this sweatshirt, I did not feel like I could buy the hat.
No, and it's probably good that you didn't. I think I just have like sensory issues when it comes to hats because like if you're itching my head, but my ex-boyfriend bought me the best hat. And I still have it, even though I put all of his stuff in a box and I put it in a room, on a shelf in my room, and I said, I'm never looking at you again. Because men. But he bought me this great hat from the coast, and like the outside is like your traditional, like looks like a hat. The inside is like fluffy, fluffy padded. And so when you put it on your head, it's not itchy because it's not the outside that's touching your head. It's this padded.
That's true.
And I'm
that's
like,
cute.
That is a good hat.
That is a good hat.
And I remember when I opened it, I was like, oh, you got me a hat. Thank you. That's so mean. He's not going to see this. Whatever. My digital fembory hands are fine.
Everyone in the comments, please go search and find her ex-boyfriend and send this to him. Thank you.
You could easily find it, too.
Don't actually do that. Everyone, please don't do that.
Well, there's two, so you'd have to figure out which one is which.
Send it to both.
Send it to both. Oh, no.
Okay, send it to neither.
I think the first one blocked me. And I think his girlfriend blocked me, too, which is crazy because she's my friend.
That is actually kind of crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Well, she was my friend low-key before she was his friend. And then they got together senior year. And then I texted her this year and I was like, hey, how you doing? No reply. I go to look up their Instagrams. Not there.
That's crazy.
I look up her public crochet account. And I couldn't find it.
It's not. She didn't even block you only on the personal one. She blocked you on the public crochet account.
I literally was like, what the hell did I do? Because, yeah, okay, I get it. Moving forward with your life. Yes, yada, yada, yada. I think I'm just such a, like, I just want to stay in touch. Like, I like my connections. Give me my connections.
I want one really, like, character developing breakup where I can listen to the songs and be like, yeah, but, like, all of them have been pretty, like, chill, to be honest.
Bro, you're so lucky.
Which, like, I mean, it's not that they're always chill when it happens. Like, it's always sad when you break up with someone. And not even just, like, someone you're dating, but, like, friends, too.
Oh, my God.
But, like, I've never had one where it's, like, I hate their guts and we're never gonna, like, I still talk to my ex.
Yeah.
I need like a toxic, like, character development arc. I want to listen to a song and be like, yeah, cutest car.
Yeah. Like,
I need that. I think the thing is too, though, I don't think I've ever been broken up with.
Oh, you've always been the one to do it?
I feel like a lot of them have been, like, maybe not necessarily mutual, but, like, we've talked about it. Mm-hmm. So it's not just like, oh, I don't want to see you anymore. And like, you know, it's not like I'm like the evil person breaking up with people. I think it's always come at like a mutual time.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, like, this isn't working. Friendship bracelets.
I get what you're saying.
Bracelets. Friendship breakups too, though, I think.
Those are the worst.
Those are honestly so much worse. And I think that's also what makes like relationship breakups hard too, is like I think everyone that I've dated, I've been friends with first.
Yeah.
So when I go through a breakup, like I think that's what I miss the most, is like that's an extra friend breakup.
Yeah.
But
because they're like so much more than just like your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm very thankful I've never had any crazy friend breakups because I don't think I could take it.
I've had it, and not crazy, I think, but I think that's one thing as you get older is like, right, we're always changing and we're growing into different people, and it was I had a friendship bracelet.
Oh my
I
gosh.
keep saying bracelet, and
It's
you know
so
what? I've been
good.
thinking about friendship bracelets recently, and they're constantly on my mind.
Hey, that's okay.
Because I like making them, but I'm really bad at it, and it takes me a long time. And
It's
I was
hard.
thinking the other day about making one, and I was like, I don't have the time to put into this right now.
So tedious.
But yeah, I had a friendship breakup. It was my best friend from when we were younger, and it wasn't, and it was a really hard breakup, and it wasn't like, I think that's a lot of what makes, that's why I want a character developing like breakup, because it's never been like, I've never broken up with a friend or an ex or anything. Like there's never been like an event that makes us break up, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of sadder, but that's what happened with a friend breakup. Is it just like we just both got older and our lives were going in different directions, and it was like we had to reevaluate what the friendship meant as adults
Yeah.
versus as, because like we had both moved to the same city in 3rd grade. And so, and then our like our families were friends, like, so it was kind of like this happened maybe like in college or right after college.
Wow, okay.
And we didn't go to the same college. We actually didn't go to the same high school either.
You were just that close.
Yeah, we went to the same elementary school, and then we
Okay.
just stayed friends.
Yeah.
And our like, we were the same age. Our brothers were the same age, and then we both had two other younger siblings who like their ages didn't match up, but like
They
we
matched
liked,
up. Because you always get paired with.
and our parents were friends, and it was like, but like we were like best friends growing up, and so it was really hard, because I think like, and you know, it's always awkward after that, but it was so awkward too, because we had and I hate confrontation,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
and I was the one to like initiate this,
Oh boy.
because like things were getting a little like rough and bumpy for a little bit. So we went to a Tim Hortons, and we sat, and we had prefaced like, hey, like, we, you know, let's talk, like, let's go somewhere and chat. And we were there for like a couple hours, but I was like, hey, like, let's reevaluate our friendship as adults.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. Like, it was actually like a very civil, and it was a good conversation. And like, we're still friends now, but like, I think it's more now, it's like we don't really talk to like, sometimes we'll text each other like happy birthday if we see each other at, you know, like weddings or they're in town or something, because her family's since moved. Like, it's not weird, and like we can sit and we can chat, like it's not weird, but it's just like, you know, missing what you had.
Yeah.
And that is hard, because like, I think, you know, like my whole life I'm like, this is my best friend, like she's gonna be at my wedding, we do everything together, and so we were slowly growing apart. But I think it's one of those things like neither one of us wanted to be like,
We're not.
yeah, so it wasn't like a, hey, let's talk, we're not friends anymore, but it was more like both of us acknowledging that like we've been drifting apart, and it was sad. But at the Tim Hortons, like in the middle of it, her brother and his girlfriend walk in and like sit at the table next to us, and they're like, hey guys, and we're like having this deep emotional conversation,
like, sad and like dealing with these emotions,
like and it's like things we're talking about, like you know, what we're doing as adults. We're talking about things that happened when we were like 12, like it just like this whole long talk. And then obviously we don't want to be doing this in front of other people, but yeah, so I have gone through a friendship breakup, and those are a lot harder than any like relationship breakup I've had.
Yeah. I feel like I've never had like a friendship breakup. I've just had friendship confrontations.
Those are tough too, though.
Those are hard. I've cried probably in every single friend confrontation I've had, except for like the most recent one I can think of. She's my ride or die best friend, and met her in 6th grade. We've been friends since, and she's the one I stayed with in New York. And it was over the summer, and I had said something at the beginning or sometime in the school year that was just kind of off-putting to one of our friends, because we were talking about something, and then my friend told her, we had a bad habit in high school of telephone. It's just all the time telephone, and eventually people started being like, I don't want to be in this, like, deal with it yourself, because otherwise it would be like a he said, she said. So over the summer, she finally she's like, hey, I heard you, like, she was like, before we go to dinner, I just wanted to talk to you about this thing. And I was a little nervous, but after that I felt so much more like relieved, and like because we kind of had a little bit of tension throughout the whole summer, because it was like I was working the whole summer and she was busy the whole summer and she was working, and like we just didn't have a lot of time to see each other. But I think that really helped. Like sometimes all you need to do is sit down and have that hard conversation, which sucks.
It sucks
because you don't want to be the bearer of bad news. You don't want to be like, hey, you're doing this thing and it really hurts me. But it's like, if it's hurting you and you're not happy, like you have to do something. Otherwise you're just going to be miserable. And if it doesn't change, then God, is it worth it putting that energy in?
Yeah, I think it is. It's always important to say something, especially like, you know, I think there are two outcomes, right? Like I had this heart to heart and we grew apart, and you had this heart to heart and like, you know, you're able to resolve things. And I think, but I mean, also I think part of like my friendship dissolving, like that was a resolution for both of us too. And like I'm always going to love her, but I think now like we don't have resentment towards each other, which had been building up until we were like, hey, this isn't like, you know, and it wasn't any one big thing. Like it wasn't like we had a terrible fight or like it literally was just growing apart as adults. We're doing two completely different things. Like it just happens.
I saw a video that was like, foster your friendships like your relationships, and your relationships like your friendships. And I don't know, I think I've just been thinking about that a lot, because it's like, if I'm not treating my friends like they're the most important people in my life, and like I love them so much, and like they're my everything, and texting them little things about my day, and like I'm gonna lose those friends, or it's not as fun. And that's been really hard for me, especially moving to a completely different state, like 2,000 miles away from home. Like my closest friends are like, one's back at home, one's in New York, one's in DC. Like we're spread all over the country. And it's definitely been hard, because there's been some days where I'm just like, I can't talk to anyone. Yeah. But then there's also some days where I'm like, I just want to talk to you. Yeah. And you in particular. And like, I think I realized that because I went to visit my friend in New York, and then I went back with her for Thanksgiving. Like we spent Thanksgiving together, and I think I realized, I was like, oh, this is like it was so interesting to me, because I've never spent that long with her. Yeah. Because we went to Disneyland together, which was amazing, and I can't wait to go back. But that was like, there was 2 other people there, and so it wasn't like we were around only each other for a long time. But like spending like a week with her was like kind of eye-opening. You're kind of like, oh wow, this is either a lot different than you expected, or a lot more comfortable than you expected. Like, and I think I realized, like, I love her. I'm so glad we're not married. I would marry her still, but like it's just this interesting moment of like, are we compatible as people? Yeah. And while I do feel like we are, there's definitely just like, there were some things that I noticed. I was like, oh, I would never have gotten to see this side of you had we not spent this time together. Exactly. I think, and another part of that too is like, because you're a freshman, right? Yes. So like, I think that's an even extra layer. It's like you guys are all living in different areas of the country, but also like there's a lot of friendships do change once you guys are, because it's like you're kind of like starting your new life now in college. Yes. And then after college it's gonna happen again, and like and you're still, well, I mean, not necessarily, right? Like you could have a friendship breakup. Why do I keep saying bracelet? You keep just wanting to say bracelet. Maybe we should make friendship bracelets. Maybe that's the next. It's just like a sign. It is a sign. But you know, and sometimes your paths like do kind of like go different ways. But like, I think a lot of times, like I think you'll always stay friends with. My brother had his friends from grade school actually, but like they were friends through high school. They were in his wedding, like his 3 best friends. So like, even though they don't talk all the time, even though they're not in the same area, like they'll go like months without talking, and then they'll be like, hey, wanna like hop on for a game? Like, you're always gonna be friends with them. But as you get older, like, you know, my friends from undergrad, like I'm still friends with some of them, but like, you know, at the time I'm like, oh, these are my closest group of friends. Like, we're not all friends anymore. The same as high school, the same as like when I first, you know, graduated. So I think it's just like different points in your life, you're gonna have a different group of people you're around. And so you're right, I think to your point of like, you know, I want to treat them like they're the most important thing and talk to them, like it's just a time thing. You get busier as you get older,
And so you don't have time to connect with everyone the way you used to.
Yeah. It's been a journey. 'Cause it's like I'm very much someone who I hold on to the past a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really bad recently too, like, 'cause it is everything I do, like, and I hate it. 'Cause it's like I don't want to care about, especially like relationships and that kind of stuff. I don't want to care about that anymore. It's been 6 months now, and I still care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? Why in my body do I still care? Because he doesn't care. As far as I know, he doesn't care. So why do I care? And it's like, it's the same way with like my friendships too. Like sometimes I'll think about my best friend in elementary school and I'm like, I don't know why I care, because it's not there anymore.
But I think it would be weirder if you didn't care about it, because to care about something means like at the time like it was real and you were invested, and like, you know, if you just like stop talking to someone randomly one day and you're like, okay, whatever, like I'm moving on with my life, then it wasn't that special. You know?
Yeah.
So I think, and you know, they probably do the same thing too. Like, you know, I think just as humans, especially as humans who care and who have a lot of love to give, I think that's natural.
Yeah.
And I think we're always going to do that. So I think just because we grow apart from people, whether it's something happens or whether it just naturally over time happens, like we're not going to lose that love we have for people. And even if something big does happen, like, and you hate this person now, like that doesn't mean you can't miss what you had.
Yes. Yeah. There was something, I remember when I was younger, or like in my first relationship and after that one, at least, I was always like, I'm just going to forget him and I'm going to move on. And then my second relationship, and I was like, ended, and I was like, I asked my dad, I was like, do you still think about your past relationships? And he was like, yeah. Like, and not even in a way of like, I want them back.
Yeah.
But because my dad's married to my mom still, unlike most couples, which I'm very lucky, but like he's a married man and he's admitting like, yeah, sometimes you're going to have those thoughts about those past and be like, I wonder what would have happened if my life was different, or like, oh, I hope they're doing well. Sometimes it's not even like a, man, I miss them so much. It's like, I really hope they're okay. Or like you see that little thing that reminds you of them and you're like, oh.
No, I think about that too. I think I think with like my ex, like I think when we broke up, and it was sad, and it was kind of like, yeah, you know, like I don't think either of us wanted to like break up, but like it just had to happen. But like I felt so free. I felt like I could be me, and I felt not that I was like held back, because like I was doing it to myself, because you do want to invest time in things. And so I want to invest time in any relationship I'm in, friendships, relationships, whatever. But like now I have all this time that I can invest in myself.
Yeah.
But I also like, just because I felt free and I felt like myself again and I could do things, like that doesn't mean, one, that the relationship was bad. And two, it doesn't mean that I regret it, because I learned so much about myself in that relationship. So it's like, yeah, I don't regret that. And I do think about it sometimes, or even sometimes like, and yeah, not in like a romantic way at all. Yeah. But like, I'm like, oh, like I remember this, and like, oh, we used to do that. Like, and it's okay. It's okay. Like I think it's okay to like reminisce, and like that was a period of your life. Yeah. And if we're saying that like we always want to grow and move forward and like learn, like we shouldn't try to forget. To acknowledge that. Like you can acknowledge periods of your life, even if it's not the same.
Even if it's so different.
Even if it's so different.
So different.
So different. So different.
So different. I've been through some things. I've had like a crazy, like, you know how most people in high school are like, oh, I had one relationship, but it wasn't that serious. Or like, I had one really long relationship. I had 2 like serious relationships. And I still have a friend who's like never dated anyone. Like I've had friends who have never done the things I've done. And it's like, I was so lucky and so cursed to have those experiences in high school. 'Cause like, oh God, like I should not. Like, I'm grateful that I did, but wow, that was, wow.
But I think if you're watching this and you're like, wow, I've never dated anyone and I'm out of high school, like, that's
Good.
also totally normal.
Good. I mean, keep your sanity, keep your health, because guys, nothing hurts more. Like, okay, actually, I can't say that. I've never broken a bone. But, like, heartbreak is one of the worst things ever. Like, there was one time where I literally was sitting at my desk sobbing, and my dad literally had to come in and take me on a drive because I couldn't move. I literally couldn't. I was, like, stuck like this. Like, and, like, I couldn't do anything. Or, like, I would lay in my parents' bed and cry over the summer, tissues, and I'm like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And they just go and, like, continue scrolling on their phone because they know, like, I just need to be in the room.
Yeah.
This summer, I realized how much I needed to be around other people.
Yeah.
Because, like, after that breakup, I was literally like, can you come over and hang out with me? I need to do something. And my friends would be like, okay, sure. Obviously way more loving than that, but, like,
Obviously.
they love me.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Guys, please.
And apparently, I've never been on TV before.
And apparently, I've never been on TV before, and apparently, the roller coaster was really scary, and apparently, I've never done this before, and the way he holds the mic in that video.
Yeah, and apparently...
It's so good. I love social, like, the clips that have come from social media. My favorite, have you seen the, you're off-putting. You should be off-putting. Get it? 'Cause you're fat.
I like clips like this because the thing is, like, I need my next vocal tick for a little bit.
Yes.
I do.
It's real. 'Cause,
It's
like,
real.
how are you not gonna, I need
a vocal
stims.
stim. Yeah.
And, like, they're funny, too. There's my favorite video, well, my dad's favorite video of all time, and one of my favorite videos is the Elijah Wood prank interview. That is the, like, full
Will you
thing.
wear wigs? Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
When will you wear wigs?
I can't do it, but his laugh is so good. But, like, that video, if you have time to watch 10 minutes of pure cinema,
It's so good.
sit down and watch that entire thing. Because the whole thing, the guy's playing
whole
this
thing.
fake German interviewer, and he's like, welcome to Bing Bang Bing Bong Shuva Vurder Flip Flip, like, says 2009. It's gonna be a wild ride. And he just, like, takes hits of his cigarette, and he's like, and you can see him in the interview, like, because for context, Elijah Wood can't see the interviewer, but the interview can see him.
Yeah.
And so you'll see the interviewer going, like, making these faces of, like, trying not to crack, and he, like, asks the most ridiculous questions. There's one that's like, do you kick balls? And Elijah Wood is just breaking out laughing. Like, it's pure cinema, and that's when I say, like, commit to the bit, because sometimes you don't know what you're going to get out of it.
And the thing is, like, Elijah Wood not being able to see, like, that it's not a real interviewer, like, he's trying to be so professional. He's trying so hard.
He's like, yeah. And then he asked the interviewer asked this question about, like, Lord of the Rings and, like, Frodo, and he, like, tries to take it seriously, and the interviewer's like, it's a dumb question. Like, it's a dumb question. And Elijah Wood's like, no, it's not a dumb. And he just goes on to the next thing. And it's like, Elijah Wood is trying so hard to be serious. But then you ask questions, like, about the balls and the wigs. And he asked a question about his wife who's not his wife and the children. And there's the whole bit about the dolphin. He's like, do you know the dolphin? The dolphin is dead. Died in a car crash. And it's like, it just doesn't make sense. And
It's so good. It's so good. Like, you guys, like, you have, if you haven't seen it,
watch it. It's so
an
good.
oldie but a goodie.
An oldie but a goodie. There's so many videos that are oldies but goodies.
Yeah. I miss Vine.
I was never, well, I don't think I was alive. Well, I was alive.
No,
but
you definitely were
was
alive.
I didn't have, like, social media until middle school.
Yeah.
Or any sort, like, I grew up on Stampy on YouTube Kids. That's, and for a period of time, YouTube was banned. We couldn't watch YouTube. And then eventually I got it back in like 5th or 4th grade. Like it was delayed. I played Tokaboka games growing up. I don't know if you ever played Tokaboka.
I did not.
I think that was on my time. Because you're older than me by at least, what, 5 years?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm
guys.
a little chopped and unk, but that's okay.
You're not chopped. You're just unk.
Just unk.
Chopped and unk. I think about
Chopped
that a
and
lot.
also unk. Sometimes when I'm playing Valorant
Oh, Lord.
and I start like doing like if I'm doing really bad in a game and I keep dying, I'm like, am I chopped and also unk?
Am I chopped and unk? Like,
Specifically when I'm doing bad,
it's
that's when I'm chopped and unk.
Oh my gosh, it's just easy to degrade yourself when you're doing bad because you're like, well, I laugh at myself because if I'm not laughing, I'm crying. If I'm not laughing, like, because I was playing with Colin and Ethan the other day and I was doing terribly, and I just had to keep laughing because I knew either Ethan was gonna start yelling at me, or Colin was gonna start shit talking me, or I was gonna start breaking down and crying. So I was like, I'm just gonna satchel into sight and like throw my nade. I
Because
don't
you're
even care.
on your raise kick.
Because I'm on my race kick and I love her. Look,
She's a baddie.
if I ever played for Angel and Angel wasn't there, I'd be playing Raze.
I can't play Raze because adding movement is just too much for me.
That's fair.
And so give me time, guys.
Give me time.
But obviously, to come full circle, we do both like Valorant.
Yes, we do.
The Red Bull Homegrounds event we went to, like we said, was a Valorant event. And she doesn't have, or I don't have the same hat she has. But I do have my Valorant Masters hat.
She gotta go to Masters
I
in
did go to
Toronto.
Dude, the one day, I shouldn't have gone actually because I had to work the day before and after.
Girl.
I didn't sleep, but I was like,
But you were happy.
I was so happy. And then I went like more days.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, you know what? What if I just drove to Toronto and
Why not?
I drove there and back like that day. And I went and I watched Valorant and I was like, I like Valorant. I got this cool hat.
Your hat is so cute.
Thank you. I got the wingman
He's right here.
I got him.
Exciting.
I didn't bring the spike because I thought like maybe he could hold
okay.
like holiday cheer.
Or something cute. But he's... Oh, look at him.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a baby.
He's just a little guy.
Just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Oh.
But speaking of Valorant, we have to go run.
I was gonna say practice started.
Well, I said let's start at 8. So
Oh, you did?
I did. So
Oh,
it actually
I thought you
starts in
said
2
7.
minutes. Well, it was 7 and then someone can't come. Anyway, it's 7:58 and we have practice in 2 minutes.
Oops.
So I want to thank you guys all for coming to our super festive holiday edition of Yap Session. Oh my gosh, give me a little.
I brought him. This is my boy. Everyone on the esports green team named him after my ex-boyfriend because I told him what their name was, or I told them what his name was, and they started making fun of him because his name is not. I've never dated a guy with a normal name, but I call him my boy. This is my boy, and if you squeeze him just hard enough, his eyes come up.
Yeah, that is so cute. They can
Sorry
be friends
for
They can
interrupting your. Is there?
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! And happy holidays. We both celebrate Christmas, but if
Happy
you celebrate
Hanukkah.
any other holiday, Merry Kwanzaa.
Love you, Jewish people. Love Jewish people. Love not Jewish people.
Oh, we love all the people.
We love all
We
people,
love
guys.
all the
We are
people.
inclusive.
We are inclusive here.
But especially Merry Christmas because that's what we will celebrate. So I really like this tree. I like this one actually the most. This is my.
I broke an ornament on the way here.
It was true.
I dropped it in a parking garage and it shattered.
I heard it go, and I looked behind and I went,
And you know what?
What are
we
you gonna
just
do
didn't
about it?
concern ourselves with that and we kept walking.
because why does it matter?
Why does it matter?
Why does it matter?
But yes, happy holidays, everyone. I hope you guys are all staying nice and warm and have lots of hot chocolate and cookies and maybe little festive donuts like we do. This was a fun episode. Thank
This
you
was
so
fun.
much for coming on.
I like this. I'll be back.
She'll be back.
We'll be back.
She'll be back. Put it in the comments if you want Amalea to come back or not.
Like and subscribe, guys, if you want me to come back.
Oh my gosh, this is the first time I can actually say,
Do it.
Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yay!
I made a YouTube channel for this podcast. So, and I posted my first episode yesterday, but for you guys, it'll be 2 weeks ago. But for me, it was yesterday.
So, basically.
And now I have to do it again. Again. But if you want to know where else to find me, you can find me on socials. Actually, somewhere
here?
over here. At Kaiserin on all socials, but some socials, there's an extra E. So look at the graphic that I made.
Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Look at it.
Just take a look.
Find me.
Zoom in on
I'll
your
be there.
screen.
And if you're listening in the car, don't zoom in. Just search Kaiserin. I made this username up, so there shouldn't be any more.
Bam.
And if you see Yap Session, that's me. But if you're watching this, that means you already found my YouTube. Probably. Or got linked it, so maybe you didn't find it.
So.
But that's where I'm posting it. I posted the other one on Spotify because I had to for class.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know if I'm going to keep that going because that was
A journey.
a journey.
Yeah.
But if you're listening to this in the car, I hope you made it to your destination safely. And I hope we could give you some soothing background noises. Or maybe we were just like so calming. And maybe it's like not the move to listen to while we're driving.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll have a very high energy one at
Very
some point.
upbeat, high energy, festive.
We're gonna put like
Mhm.
rock music in the background.
Yeah.
And like dab.
Maybe.
Tentative.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But
And allegedly.
don't forget to find me on the socials above. We'll also be posting super fun shorts from the episode, but you guys who watch the whole episode, just like act surprised when you see it in short form content.
Exactly.
You'll be like, oh, what a fun throwback for me.
Goodness. Gotta like it. Gotta follow.
Yeah, so thank you guys and also thank you everyone who's watching for coming on this podcasting journey with me. It's been scary to put myself out there, but it's a lot of fun, and I really appreciate all the kind words you guys have been sending me, and I really did need to hear a lot of those, so thank you so much. If you don't have kind words to say,
Don't say them.
don't say them, because I might cry, and it's the holiday season, and we're supposed to be spreading cheer.
True that.
Merry Christmas, everyone, because this is coming out the day before Christmas.
Yay!
So
Happy
Merry
Christmas Eve.
Happy holidays, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. This has been Yap Session. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we did it.
Solid.